Okay, we're gonna try this again. Sunday, bloody Sunday. I hope everyone is having a good day, even my haters, even the people that wish me death. I wish nothing but good news for you. Happy, everyone should be happy, everyone should be healthy. I wish everyone was blessed and loved, because I think everyone deserves to be loved. And I think the most bitter people, hi Tanjuska, I think bitter people that are the most like mean to other people, especially in chat, are unloved. They don't have the love in their life that would bring them, I don't know, peace and contentment. And the whole misery loves company is such a true statement, because these people that are miserable, that want to put you down, want to drag you down to their level, it's because they don't want to be alone in their you know, in their unfortunate way. It's unfortunate that these people are the way they are, but it's not our fault, you know? So I wish for them that they find love and peace and contentment. I really do. There's no way to live through your life of just being angry and hateful all the time. Hi, Angie. Way to go, Angie. That's awesome. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I think I might have lost connection. But what I was saying was, wherever you're at, do 10 more for Tiffany. Because I can't be there. Don't drink that. Come on. I can't be there with you physically to whip your ass, but I'm there with you in spirit. So do 10 more for Tiffany. 10 steps, 10 reps, whatever. For me, for your gym twin, all right? Don't forget about your gym twin, Angie. I hope that bra is working for you too, because it's important to have a good bra when you are working out. 100%. Hi again, Shepherd. Okay, bruh. Tiffany, yesterday went to the mail and got 6,000 steps and spent no money. Wow, that sounds like an excellent day, Tanjuska. That's awesome. That's rare, right? It's like, what day can you say you've done all of that in one day? That many steps, not spent money. We spent, well, I can't say me, my husband, spent a shit ton of money today. We got a new mattress and groceries, and we stopped at Dollar Tree. I haven't been there in forever. We didn't get a whole lot. He actually got more than I did. But while I was waiting in line, I went to farmhound.com, because they sent me an email that they were having a Christmas in July sale. So I spent like $100 on treats for these guys. It's like all natural. So like I got Shadow a pig ear that still has hair on it. And I got them, I think, pork spleen and pork liver, and I don't even remember what all I got them, but just natural chews and treats. I don't buy treats for them very often, but when I do, I try to get them stuff like that, like freeze-dried animal organs and things like that. And they love it. It's like dog crack, okay? Whenever I feed them now, I put a little bit of chicken heart on top. It's like the little chef's kiss. They love it. They'll eat anything if it has that stuff in it. It's crazy. Just shows you that they really are carnivores, you know? They love their meat. Hi, Matt. Christen that mattress. Yeah, we said goodbye to the old mattress with a one more time for the road in the morning this morning. TMI, maybe. But yeah, we definitely will. You know what, Angie? I'm going to tell Gary that you said that, and you're going to be his favorite, I think. Of the people that he knows that I talk to in chat, you're probably going to be his favorite just for saying that. Red Dude GT. Hello. Vishal, hello. Where are you from? My mom. Where are you from? I'm walking in the woods in a sports bra. Gary said when I went to take the dogs for a walk, he's like, I had a drink from a CBD store that has something in it that makes you like in a good mood. And it's working. Let me tell you, because I drank it about I don't know, a half hour ago, and now I feel amazing. But Gary's like, it is hot and humid outside. He goes, I was wearing a t-shirt, a black t-shirt. He goes, you need to wear something lighter. I don't want you passing out in the woods. He's always looking out for me. So I just threw on a sports bra. I was going to put on a tank top, but I was like, let's just throw a sports bra on. Surprisingly, I haven't been getting attacked by bugs. Maybe it's too disgusting out even for them. I don't know where they are. I'm not complaining though. Definitely not. Hello, Nazar? Yes, exactly, Angie. You're my twin. And I did tell him that you said that you were just cooked a little longer. Oh yeah. Whether Gary wants to know or he doesn't care, I tell him all the things about our little chat world. But yeah, so I'm excited for the dogs because they're going to get a bunch of nice treats. So I was telling Monica, I told Monica about this because I know that she loves her dogs and likes to give them things. And they had a sampler pack. I bought it a while ago. And it's like, I don't know, 20 bucks, 25 bucks. And you get a little bit of everything that they sell for the most part. And when I got them that stuff, wow, these dogs, they knew where they were. I had to put them up in a high cupboard because she's so tall. And they still knew where they were. And they were like, Mom, it smells really good. What is it? Look at this mushroom. Look at the size of it compared to my Chihuahua. He's 13 pounds, so you can imagine. Here's my hand. Comparison. I'm not even gonna kick it. I usually kick those mushrooms, but that's just impressive. I can't even be mad at that. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I am. Shopping is fun, even if it's boring. I don't know what it is. It's retail therapy. I didn't even buy anything exciting. I guess a new mattress is exciting. I hope we like it. Oh my gosh. I hope we do. I forget what the last mattress we had was, but this time we went with one called Nectar. Only because we didn't have a whole lot of choices. Like, it's not like, we only had like 2 or 3 to pick from. So we went with this one. It says it has cooling technology, so we'll see. We'll see about that. Oh my God, I kick mushrooms. Do you really? You see, because it's because you're my twin, Angie. For real. My life is so boring. I'm trying to think of something interesting to talk about, and I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm so sick of drama. Like, I'm still going to be in it, though, but there's always other things you can talk about, and I just don't want to talk drama anymore. I want to talk about my doggies and how much I love them, and my husband and how much I love him, and maybe that drink I drank's making me extra lovey today. I don't know. But what's in the water? I saw that. Shadow, what is it? Is it a frog? Oh my God, look at all the flies around her face. Holy sh! You see that? I should... Oh, you got a new haircut, Tanjuska? I went to get a new... Can you send me a picture so I can see what it looks like? I won't show anyone. I just want to see what you look like, Tanjuska. Just email me. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. I don't think those are the words. Nice dog. Thanks. I have 2, and they're my kids. I also have 2 cats and a bird. I was actually considering bringing the bird today, but I would like to get him out at least a couple times. I need to take out his... I have a backpack for him, and I need to get it ready before I throw him in it. Probably needs a wipe down. I might need to readjust his perch, but I should totally take him, and then maybe I'll even show you guys on cam what it looks like. But not today. Also, he doesn't like it. It's one of the reasons I don't really take him out that much anymore. But just as spicy. And also, I'm a little bit more motivated to lose weight because there's so many pretty clothes not in my size. Yes, Tanjuska, I'm telling you, that is such a good motivator. The cute clothing you can wear. That's not even like, I'm not even joking. Like, one of the things that motivates me is looking good in my outfits, like my workout stuff. And you know, when you look in the mirror and you're not happy with what you see, that's a good motivator too. So whatever it takes to get you your goals, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone, I say go for it. Maybe even like you know those boards, what are those called? Dream boards? No. Like Pinterest shit. Take pictures of the clothing that you like, put them on a board, and that'll give you incentive to work out or get in a calorie deficit or whatever it is you're gonna do. Excuse me. I have not been in a calorie deficit lately. I went to a family reunion yesterday and there was so much food, so much good stuff. It was like calories didn't count yesterday, okay? But now we gotta rein it in a little. It's okay to splurge on food once in a while, but when you do it all the time, that's not good. Did you find another mushroom? We've been having a lot of rain, so it makes sense. Hi, baby. Okay. Sorry if I'm making you sick. Okay, cool. Oh, those are the words? Okay, cool. I'll do 10 reps on the Sharon Stone machine for my twin. Yes! Now there are two, Angie. One where you have to push your legs out and one where you have to push your legs in. When I do leg day, I typically do both of those, but it depends on if the machines are available or not. I also ordered some hand weights. I do have a convertible weight set, but I want little like dumbbells in my hand so that when I'm at home, I can do some, oh, look at these interesting mushrooms. I can do some exercises that are hard to do with bigger weights. So I bought 2 4-pound weights and I'm gonna try to work on some muscles I don't normally work. And look up some exercises that I can do online at home with those. There's another big one. We're gonna kick this one though. It's not as big or as impressive. Die, bitch. It's giving me Last of Us vibes. Last of Us or what was that? Resident Evil 8. Was it the 8th game? I don't remember. Where it was all vampires and shit. How you get from zombies to vampires, I don't know, but they did it. They were running out of ideas and they did it. Hey KMO, thanks for stopping in. I've stopped into your streams before and you're like watching documentaries. So I don't say anything because you say it's just for documentary purposes, you know? But I see you. I see your channel when you're live usually. One of these nights, KMO, you should have a panel. We should like pencil that in and we could have maybe a topics or something. It'd be fun. I don't know how fun I am to talk to, but it would be nice to actually talk about something. Like how scary AI is, or I don't know, whatever. James Charles is in a hot mess right now. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's this guy who is he's known in the makeup world, okay? And he made this TikTok where he's bitching about the in front of a lot of airports and grocery stores, there's like a little bumpy patch of concrete or whatever. And he was bitching about it, not realizing that that's for blind people, so they know they're going to be entering the road. So it keeps them safe, so they're aware of where they are. And James Charles was not aware of what he was saying or doing, and he just offended the entire blind community and the seizure community. Basically, he offended so many people with his ignorance and his self-entitlement that it's a shame that people like that are famous and rich, because why? Why? I don't know. I don't know why some of these people are famous and rich. It's not, life isn't fair. If it was, then the good-hearted people would be the rich and famous ones, and not the evil, money-grabbing, self-entitled, greedy, self-centered pieces of shit, you know. what are you gonna do? Life's not fair. I don't know why we teach children to be fair with each other, because life's not fair. We should teach children to be cutthroat the way life is, but we don't. But that's okay. It's not my part, not my problem. I don't have kids. Hi, Tanya. 323 calories. Damn, you go, girl. Now, here's the thing. Don't go home and eat a bunch of carbs. That's not how this works, okay? If you do that, you're just going to put it all back on. Because I've seen you say that in the past. I worked out, so I'm going to eat a high-carb meal. No, don't do that. Lean proteins and greens. That's what you want to do. Tonight, Gary and I are going to have crab leg, which is my favorite, with salad. And I was trying to tell Mary to try the butter blend salad. I hope she takes my advice. Look at this grass. It's getting too... Poor Titus. It's like eyeball level. Do you need help? Sometimes when he isn't sure, he'll come. He doesn't seem to be bothered. He'll come to me and look at me like, can you please pick me up? We can do it backstage too, so we don't get copyright strikes. Do what backstage? Get out of the heat. James Charles needs to go to prison. Oh, I know. If you guys aren't aware, I know. Where's Tidy? James Charles admitted to talking to underage boys and showing them nude photos of himself. That's illegal. But I mean, look at people with money and that are rich and famous. They don't seem to get their justice that they deserve, but whatever. What can you do? Uh-oh, it's gonna rain. I feels it. Veggie bowls are delicious. Oh, hey, Daughter of Truth. Yeah, I heard that too, that Stephen Colbert is getting fired, but I haven't been following that. Why is he getting fired? I always hated Stephen Colbert. Hello, Deuterina. Oh, we gonna get wet. Oh, shit, we gonna get wet. I pick my moments, don't I? Rain, rain, go away. I don't mind the rain. I just don't like being in the rain, but whatever. You know, it's just water. I'm not made of sugar, clearly. I'm not gonna melt. It's not acid rain. We'll be fine. We'll be wet, but we'll be fine. And here come the bugs. Like, I spoke too soon. Anyways, so I had this drink. I got it at the CBD store. All I'm gonna say, it didn't have THC in it or mushrooms. It had the other thing in it. This is the second time I've had a drink like that, and holy balls, you guys. Wow. I'm not sure how I feel about the way this is making me feel. But Gary was on point when he told me to not wear my shirt on this dog walk. I'm glad I didn't. Holy fuck. It would have been hotter. The humidity is what does it. Play any videos or songs or copyright content, that's what I mean. How are you feeling, by the way? I just remembered that you were in the hospital. How are you feeling? Are you better? Are you out of, like, the danger zone? Here's another mushroom that I don't know what kind it is. There are a lot of mushrooms here. Little toadstool. Pour some sugar on me. Sexy boy, hello. You feel like crap? Did your fever go away, or you still have a fever? Hi, baby. You ready? Come on, let's go. 4th day. Holy balls. Are you still in the hospital, or are you at home? You don't have to answer that. I just hope that wherever you're at, you're okay. You gotta stay hydrated. Not just water. You need electrolytes. You need... What are the electrolytes? Potassium, sodium, and what is it, magnesium? I don't remember. Just drink a Gatorade, you'll be fine. In Finland, we got the mushrooms that kill you. Oh, I don't eat any of these. I don't know what they are. I don't like mushrooms, and I would never try it. Firebird spleen. Hello, stranger. Hope you're well. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hope all is good on your end. Really cool vids, by the way, Tenor. I like the wildlife videos. They kept me long enough to break the fear. It went over a 103.2. That's scary, especially, and like, I'm not trying to say anything weird, but as you get older, it gets scarier, doesn't it? Like when you were 20s and 30s, it was like, I'll get over it. But as you age, it starts to take a harder toll on your body. And I get it, because I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to notice that now that I'm going to be 44 next month. And as I'm aging, I'm noticing, I don't bounce back like I used to. So, I can understand and I can sympathize when you're older and you come down with some kind of cold or flu or COVID or whatever. It's miserable. It's even more miserable. Anyways, you're an adult, but, take care of yourself. I'm sending you some virtual chicken soup. Store-bought, because I don't make that shit. Yeah, Tiffany, I was in bad shape because I had heat exhaustion. Oh, geez, on top of it. I was in the ER the other day. Gary was at work and he got stung by an insect. It was a hornet. He's allergic, depending on what stings him. It can be a mild allergic reaction or a severe, scary ass one. So he went to the hospital and I went to go get him because he got sent by ambulance. He's okay, but anytime he gets stung, depending on what it is, can be very scary. Can be life-threatening. I always hoped that his body would get used to it, but I don't know that it ever will. I've told this story many times, but one time, this was a few years back now, he got stung. I can't remember if it was the time he got stung in his mouth, because that happened. He gets stung so much. It's crazy. But it was bad, and I won't get into too many specifics because it's a long story, but basically his lips were blue and he lost consciousness and he threw up and he almost asphyxiated on his own vomit. It was like a thing. And then when the guy showed up, the paramedic, he wasn't even paying attention, and I was holding Gary's head up because he was at the point, he was passed out, and he was in my car, and I dragged him out of the car, sat him up, and I held his airway open because he had just puked up, like laying down, and like a gush, like a water fountain of fucking puke. And so I was trying to make sure he could breathe. And then the paramedic called back up, and when they put him on the stretcher, they dropped him. I was so pissed and covered in vomit myself. I'm like, and so actually, when we got to the hospital, that paramedic, the first one, he came in and personally thanked me for helping him because he knew he had fucked up. He knew it, and I know that he knows that I know he knows. And I was like, it's okay, because nothing bad happened, so, no worries. Anyways, that was a whole lot of explanation. You're turning 46 in January. Good God. Aw. Listen, what's the alternative, Tanjuska, right? Either we grow old or we die. So that's what I tell myself whenever I start feeling those older people problems. I'm like, well, the alternative is death. So take it or leave it. Ow, motherfucker. These, I don't know if they're mayflies, but when they bite, they hurt. I've been reading up on this mix. CNN took the entire research off air that came from Dr. Gupta. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Last Tuesday was so hot and I overdid it. I suffered from heat exhaustion on Wednesday. COVID fever blew up on Thursday. Oh, geez. It's not raining as hard. Well, it's starting to get there, I think. I'm marrying this massage bed. Is it the hydrotherapy or is it a different kind? Where I go to Planet Fitness and they have massage chairs in one room and they have hydrotherapy beds in another section. They're both great, but the bed is like, oh, it's so good. It's like your little treat for working so hard, you know? Feels good. I got a kick out of the socks comment. I'm like, well, there's a man that likes to wear his socks up high in, you know, the classic shade of brown. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Camo. One of my fears is something like that happening, and it's when I decide to take a hike or somewhere where no one can find me. Oh, Angie, so is this like your first time trying it? Are you like, were you a hydrotherapy bed virgin? Because isn't it great? Oh, I remember my first time. Yeah, I really pushed too far. I walked all around Manhattan. It was fun, but I paid for it. Is that when you took that Delmonico picture of that steakhouse? Was that the day? I thought my nail shit that I ordered that Sistico brand stuff, had come today, but it was something else. I thought it was something else. So I still don't have it. So I am gonna do my nails. That's my goal. The rest of the day is to just fucking fix this mess. But it won't be the good shit. It'll just be the same old tired nail polish. Not very riveting content, I know, but I am excited to try that Sistico. If you guys don't know and you're into nails, look it up. It's pretty cool. The way it works is you put this like base coat on your nail, and then you put it under the light, because I bought the kit and it comes with the light. You put it under the light, and then after that, it's not like paint, it's a powder, like a dip powder, but they say it's not the same as a dip powder. And they give you this little thing, and you just like poof, 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 poof all over your nail. And that's it. And it's supposed to last like a long time. And the colors are pretty nice too. They have quite a variation of colors. Not to mention, you can mix and match. You can mix your powders and stuff. And listen, I'm not very girly, but I hate when my nails look like, I don't know, a crackhead that's lived in the sewer. You know, like, I don't need this in my life. So yeah, there's that. Hello, Mary. Like some Fifth Element tech. Japan has a machine that paints nails in seconds. No shit, really. I want everything from Fifth Element. I want the thing you put on your eyes and bam, instant beautiful eye makeup, because I'm terrible at it. Everyone reminds me all the time. And then I want, like, you have a jar of pills and you put 2 of them on a plate, you put it in the microwave, and then bam, it's like a full turkey feast. Take my money, let's make that happen. Hey, Mary, Deuterino was going around telling everyone that you poisoned your entire church with your dessert. I'm guessing that was a lie. I never know these days. Ah, it's raining though. Gary got his lawnmower stuck again. Take my money, I know, right? With some of the tech, it's not a hard sell. You know, I wish I had a little seed money, because as much as I question it, I would totally invest in AI shit right now. Now's the time, people. I might be wrong, but I feel like that's where the future's headed, and now's the time to invest. I've never done that before, but I feel like that would be a good call. That's like if you were to invest in Amazon when they were only selling books. Remember those days? And now everyone uses Amazon for everything. If only we had known back then. Look at that sky though. So it didn't completely pummel us with rain, which is nice. So we can sit out here for a few extra minutes. Tiffany, are you mean to your dogs? I don't know. Does it look like I'm mean to them? They don't wear collars. They don't run away. You think if I was horrible to my animals, they would stick around for it? I don't know. I don't think so. I was just saying earlier, I had to restart the stream though, but I went to farmhounds.com and I bought them $100 worth of treats and chewies, which is all basically just freeze-dried animal organs and stuff. They eat pretty well. They eat better than some people's children. Shit, they probably eat better than some of us. So for dinner tonight, they don't get this all the time, so don't get me wrong. But for dinner tonight, we had taken out a pound of burger from our farmer friend. Not like Walmart burger. No, this is like Good Burger. Not like Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. You know what I mean? Like, shut up, Tiffany. I had Kratom. I had some kind of Kratom drink and I'm off my rocker. What I'm trying to say is that they're going to be getting some really nice goodies in the mail shortly. And it's all natural. And the last time I got stuff from this company, the dogs acted like it was crack. So I'm excited for them. They're going to have a lovely time with it. Maybe I'll post pictures. I don't know. We'll see. I bought a few things to see which they prefer. This little guy, he barely ever chews on anything. So if I can get him into chewing on anything, I'm always excited for him because he doesn't like to do it. And it's not good for his teeth. I mean, I do brush his teeth, but it is not good. It's not the same as if he were to chew on things himself. But I would never be mean to my animals. Are you kidding? And if Gary's was ever mean to them, oh, we would fight 100%. These dogs probably get away with murder. But yeah, we're not mean to them. Does she look like an unhappy dog? Anyways, oh, that's where I was going. So for dinner tonight, I'm going to cook up some burger because we took burger out a few days ago and then we didn't end up eating it. Our plans changed. So it sat in the fridge for a few days. Is it still good? I wouldn't want to eat it, but for the dogs, I am going to cook it. It'll be fine and they'll be good. They'll be fine with it and they'll love it. I cook for the dogs, you guys. So it's really funny when some asshole that streams in our community says that I neglect or abuse my pets. All right, I'm sorry, KMO. In my defense, I wasn't in my right mind when I selected those socks and shorts. We're tenor, KMO, but you did buy them. So what can I say? Listen, I'm not making fun of you, I swear. I can tell that you love your animals very much. Thank you, Dot. I do. I don't listen. I'm a woman, I'm a female. And even though I chose not to have kids, I still have maternal instinct. I still have that love for another being that I take care of. Hello, best tennis player. Yes, and Phoenix. And I don't talk about them very often, but I do have 2 cats that I saved. They're rescues, not from a rescue. I rescued them from outside living here. Otis was 4 weeks old. Look at dragging his butt. Otis was 4 weeks old, and I don't know how old Can Cat was because she's an older lady, but yeah. Okay, let me speed read through some of this shit. I'm so sorry. What do you want, honey? I'm going to feed you guys here in a little bit. I know, but honey, no, honey, no. Wait. What's amazing about Chihuahuas is that they can scale a mountainside better than a goat. Really? Not my Chihuahua. Not my fat ass Chihuahua. I've seen him trip over his own feet. You're an amazing dog mom. Anyone who says otherwise is a fool. Oh, well, thank you. I hate when people say that I would ever do anything bad to my animals because I will cut a person if they're trying to hurt my dog. I would go to jail 100% if someone was trying to hurt my dog or any of my animals. Where's the M&M brownies? That's a good question, Mary. Did you not want to have kids or weren't able to? So I gotta tell you this story, right? Gary and I decided not to have kids early on in our relationship. And I think that's smart. When you first meet someone and you're getting to know each other, you really should be on the same page when it comes to stuff like that. And we were. And then in my late 20s, for like a hot minute, I was like, maybe we should just have kids. And Gary's like, I don't want kids. Okay, I'm cool with that then. Let's just make it a decision. So like 10 years or so later, mid to late 30s, Gary got a vasectomy so that I could get off of birth control so that we wouldn't accidentally have a kid when we both decided not to have kids. So then, all right, so all that, and then I was talking about this on a live stream with him on the live stream, and he said, well, no, I did want to have kids. And I looked at him like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, I did, but but we just didn't. So then after that stream, people ran with that. Like, I don't know, my haters were like, Tiffany's too crazy to have kids. Gary wanted kids, but she said that she wouldn't have kids with him, and like it just rumors and stuff. And I said to Gary, I was like, why did you say that on live stream? He goes, to fuck with you. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. You got to be kidding. I'm like, these people are just going to give me hell for that. He goes, yeah. And he had like this devilish smile on his face. And I'm like, you rat bastard. Who likes orange soda? I like orange soda. I love eating fur burgers. Molly did. Who's Molly? She was a spry girl. I watched her scale the mountainsides. Chihuahuas are very intelligent. I will cut a bitch. Yes. Okay, so Mary has a short out there if you guys want to check her out at Lady Sky. She made M&M brownies. So as soon as I get better, I will be making vids of me fishing in several locations around my state. Did you already go fishing and you have the videos and you have to edit them? Or are you going to go fishing, KMO? It ain't easy raising kids. Oh, no, of course not. Molly was my white Chihuahua, if you remember when I was in North Carolina. I don't remember anything, but I didn't even know you had a Chihuahua. And if you did, tell me, I don't remember. My dad has her now. She was very attached to him. Oh, she's still alive. She scaled a wall. All right, Angie, take care. Rock on. Never give up. Never surrender. Goonies never die. Okay? Remember that. I showed Molly on stream a few times. I don't know if I was there. I am not kidding you guys when I say my memory is shit. There are whole, like, chunks, years I don't remember things. And I've always been this way. People say, oh, how convenient. But it's the truth. Gary has to, what's really sweet about Gary though, he goes, I always say, Gary, sometimes I have to take videos or pictures because I'm going to forget these moments. I'm going to forget this. I know I will. And he goes, well, that's why I'm here, so that I can help you remember. And I'll tell you about it. And I was like, that is the sweetest notebook type shit I've ever heard. Yeah, Mary, it was like 64 earlier. That's what's nice about using YouTube Live instead of StreamYard to go stream, because it opens the door for other people to come in other than from like our chat community. Anyone can see this live, and YouTube will push it out into the algorithm more so than a StreamYard live, because they want to push their own shit, their own YouTube stuff, not other. StreamYard's a third party, so is Streamlabs and all that shit, or Restream or whatever. So YouTube's always gonna promote their stuff first. Now, most of my content may not be interesting to the people that stop in, which is fine, but a couple people will come in and then they'll keep coming back. Like Firebird Spleen, I met him through here. He's a really nice guy. He lost his spleen in a car accident, which is how I remember him. Plus it's in his name. But like, that's such a random way to lose part of your body. I don't know. But my point is, sorry, I'm like on a tangent today because of that drink. My point being that this is a good way to meet new people and a different demographic. And I'm pretty sure that's what you use, Mary. You use YouTube Live. I don't use tags or anything, but if you put them in your live stream, that will also help push your content to people that are interested in that stuff. So, for instance, in my dog walks, sometimes I put dog in the title. So people that are into dogs, it'll show people that are into dogs. Because you bake and stuff, put it in the title, put it in tags, what you're making, you know, and those words will help the algorithm know who to show your stream to. I'm not really trying to I'm not in any way trying to gain subs from this. This is just something that's, I don't know, it just keeps me occupied while I'm walking my dogs, and it keeps me streaming and all that fun stuff. But right now I'm going on a thing about not showing myself on cam, so I'm probably not going to for a while. So that limits me on what I can do too. I'm getting tired of chat. I'm getting into vids in real life stuff, Tiffany. Yeah, well, it's all kind of encompasses the same world, right? Chat is just part of YouTube, part of streaming, part of videos, whatever you're into, really. Angie remembers Molly. Sid or honey plus Bacopa. Hold on, I'm going to screenshot this. I have no idea what the hell this is. Monieri Ganesha mixed revives memory loss. It's the key to curing Alzheimer's. It has been reversing it. Don't forget that mix. I just screenshot it. I don't know what that is. I take lion's mane right now, which is supposed to help with memory and basically neuron health, neural pathway health in your brain, like all around. I also take something called what's it called? Urolithin A, which is supposed to help with among other things, with brain health. But I've never heard of that stuff, so I'll take a look into it. Thanks. Cider. Okay, it's pronounced cider. It's even cured Bruce Willis. Really? I haven't heard anything about Bruce Willis being cured. Hello from Ventura, California. That's a big one. Hello, Scott. Shadow, come here. Come here. Let's show your beautiful body. That sounded wrong. I'm sorry. This is Shadow. She's a Mastiff. Shadow, look at me, honey. Look. She is about 130 pounds. She's tall. I'm trying to keep her on the leaner side. Mastiffs, if you ever see Mastiffs, a lot of times they're overweight. And the problem with that, I mean, on top of the fact that being overweight is bad in general, but because they're so big, it's a lot of pressure on their hips, getting up and down and stuff. So the lighter that you can keep them, the better they're going to be for longevity. My last Mastiff was overweight. He was too fat for sure. I'm not saying that that's what contributed to his death, but it didn't help matters at all. And he made it to 10 years old, almost 11. Now she's 4, and I'm hoping that with just healthy food and regular exercise and trying to keep her on the thinner side, even though she's a food slut, that she'll get a couple extra years. It would be nice. I'm not holding my breath because, you know, it is what it is with giant breeds, but I'm trying to do what I can to keep her healthy longer. The thing that sucks about giants is that they just don't live long enough. Huh. Now this little monster, he's too fat too. But these little guys, they just live longer. It was fucking funny that my haters thought I was a bald guy named Michael for years. That's one interesting thing about being anonymous in chat, not knowing who you are. I'm like a complete opposite. Not only do people know my name, but they know where I live. They know my phone number. I'm pretty sure they know my blood type. They know who my family are. Like, hi, Valak. Oh, the baby. Yes, Scott. Yes, yes, he is the baby. He's the baby. Are you the baby, Titus? This is Titus. He's a backyard bred Chihuahua. He's an apple head, or I mean, he's a deer head. So that's why he doesn't have like the little snout and the big bulgy eyes, and he's a little bit longer. I feel like deer heads are just healthier. Like Titus, look at me. They have a longer snoot. Titus, well, now you're just not looking on purpose. He's like, no pictures. No pictures. Tiffany, certain people know who I am, what I look like. I'm not so anonymous. In chat, looks like my dog Scrappy. You have a Chihuahua, Scott? You got the itch, I got the scratch. Come on, baby, the clap is back. The fuck? You have a Yorkie? I didn't know that. My mom has a Yorkie, or a Yorkie mix. I've seen a lot of different kinds of Yorkie looking things. My issue with Yorkies, because I think they're freaking adorable, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love all dogs. But Yorkies are very known for having a hard time house training them. As in, even if you do everything you do with a regular dog to house break them, they still piss everywhere. So keep that in mind. But they are cute, very cute. And they don't shed, which is cool. I wish I had a pool right now. If I had a pool, I would jump in it right now with my shoes on and everything. That's how disgusting it is outside. I had a shower this morning and I could go for another one. Look at the little muffin. But he sings like Michael Sweet. I'm enjoying the marijuana on this Lord's Day. Yes, on this, the day of our Lord, please enjoy what the Lord has provided from the earth to your lungs or stomach or however you choose to enjoy it. I had a legally purchased beverage from my local CBD shop. And I don't know why I chose Kratom today, but I did. And that is why I am a little weird today. More so than normal. A little extra chatty. I don't know. Daughter of Truth has seen what GMO looks like. He's definitely not bald. They're not pot plants. But you know what? If I wanted to grow pot plants, like, I could and no one would know. Because, I mean, look at this. It's just all fucking... It's the woods, man. See, that's why I respect you, Dot. You never tried to capitalize on that. Listen, I'm the screenshot queen, all right? If I see something, I definitely try to screenshot it for later use. But not necessarily maliciously, all right? Sometimes it's for reasons other than to hurt someone. But I did screenshot Guitar J. I know what Guitar J looks like. I'm probably the only one other than JC that does. He accidentally turned his cam on. And look, I've been there many times. People have got obviously awful pictures of me. But I've never shown it. I've never shown it or shared it with anyone. I just have it and I file it away. Yes, Tiff, he had his pics next to his album songs when he posted a while back. My laundry is done and folded. Right on, Scott. I hope you enjoy this day, our Lord. Feeling great. Have a great day, everyone, and stay safe and hydrated. You too, enjoy your freshly washed clothing and your beautiful buzz. And you also have a blessed and safe day, sir. And thank you for stopping into my chat. I showed Ray because he doxes and makes fun of everyone. Yes. And I feel like that's justified. Ray is such a piece of shit. He tries to hurt as many people as he can. And sometimes it's funny because he's got nothing. Like, on some people, he just says the dumbest shit. It's like, David, why don't you eat chicken? You're a chef. This man doesn't eat chicken. Like, really? Is that all you have, Ray? Gary Ray, because his name is Gary. I'll never not say it. Gary Ray 1. Ray 1's name is Gary. Tiffany, I have a full head of poppy, white, and gray. Poppy? White and... Oh, moppy? Moppy. Like a mop of hair? You got a chicken and beef rice bowl with salad. Right on. Right on. Chicken and beef, excellent protein. Yes, people that try to hurt others and put out their personal info, it is just. I agree. Yes. I also agree. But I've kind of lost my fire to go after people, though. Like, for a while there, I was trying to go after some. But honestly, I don't know. I just have this one fish to fry. Unfortunately for me, I'm having some technical issues, and if it continues, I might have to take my computer back because I'm having some issues, and I don't know if it's a corrupt file, but it doesn't make sense because, I don't know, sometimes it tries to work, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what's going on. Gary said, just return it if it's being the issue. He goes, and we'll get a better one. I'm like, this is stupid though. This is a brand new computer. If it's not the computer, then it's my phone, because I'm trying to get stuff from my phone onto my computer, and it's just giving me a real hard time, and it shouldn't. And I need it. Like, I absolutely do need it. It isn't a question. Put hot sauce on it. Yes, Angie, show the haters. Like, I feel bad for Angie because she always feels like she has to, like, explain herself, which no one does. No one owes anyone an explanation here. But I also understand that you want people to understand. Like, people give Angie shit. Why aren't you working? Why don't you have a job? And then Angie showed that she's applied to 38 places. 38! It's not that easy to get a job. And a lot of these people that tell her to get a job don't work. So, like, I totally get it. I do. Also, when you work out and you have stats to show, tell me. I understand when you want to share that shit because you worked for it, right? So you want to show people. I get that. What I share, because I don't do the cardio, so I don't really show that, but I will share my BMI and my scale measurements, because at the end of the day, I am on a fitness journey. Even if we talk about dogs or other things, I kind of did turn my channel into like a, I don't know, talking a lot about fitness and stuff like that, I guess. I just took a great hit. A blessed hit from, is it a blessed bong that you took a hit from? It was partly my fault. I was trolling in CNN. Right, Tiff 100. Angie isn't worried about what they think. She disputed the slander against her. Yeah, she did it with the acid trip today too, because he was doxing her and her child. I don't understand that man. I don't even think the man is the right term. I don't understand Alpesh Patel. I don't. It doesn't matter if you treat that guy with kindness or if you treat him with malice. He's going to be an asshole regardless. Who isn't trolling politically? Society has centered everything around politics. It's unavoidable. Politics is so polarizing, though. If you really want to piss off half of your audience, talk about politics. YouTube chats has been a learning curve for me. Yeah, me too. Like a severe one. I think we should change scenery. Also, oh, there she is. Are you comfortable there? As long as she's comfy, I guess we can stay here. I thought Shadow went somewhere else. And she's right there. Can you see her? In the shade. Social justice hates speech as freedom of speech, yada yada. Yesterday and today is a combined total of 565 calories. That's awesome. Angie, do you know how many calories you get in a day? Because that would help you. I got this calorie counter, which I haven't been using daily, but I have been using it to get an idea of where I should be and where I'm at. And it's a wake-up call for sure. But a nice thing is this app also does track steps. And at my job, I had an office job before this job, and an office is not a setting for me. I never thought that I wouldn't enjoy an office job, but I would get antsy after a while, and I'd have to like stretch. And my coworkers were these old ladies, and they'd look at me like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, how do you guys sit here for 9 hours? Because they were like long days, like 9.5-hour shifts, just sitting there. Anyways, all of that to say that now at my job of where I work, I average about 14,000 steps a day, which then adds the calories. So, okay, so what the app that I got is called Eato, E-A-T-O. And you can either scan the barcode, you can enter manually, you can take a picture, whatever, and it'll say, oh, this is this food and this is what it has, you know, protein, fat, calories, blah, 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 blah. And it says, all right, if your diet, and it'll like ask you in the beginning all your stats and stuff. So if you have a 2,000 calorie diet, a day calorie, 2,000 calories a day, if that's what you need, then we're telling you you can eat 1,500 calories today. Okay, so I can eat 1,500 calories today and still be in calorie deficit. So it keeps track of that, right? But when you exercise and do, like I do 14,000 steps when I'm working, that I get an extra 600 calories a day that I can eat, because that's how many I'm burning when I'm walking all those steps. So it's interesting, this app. I bought a year's worth. It was like 40 bucks. I probably won't renew as long as I remember in a year, which I won't, choose to cancel it. But it definitely is a tool that you can use to help yourself when you're trying to lose weight. My aunt told me it was very much like Weight Watchers, but I don't need all that other stuff from Weight Watchers, and I don't need like a community of people to help me with my own diet. But it is an interesting app. I do like it. I do use it. I just don't use it every day. But you start, even if you don't count calories, you start looking at that number. Like, is it worth this amount of calories? That kind of thing. You have to be careful though, because some people will start to obsess on that, and that's when you know that you gotta like not look at it. Because once you start obsessing, I don't know how eating disorders happen, but I certainly wouldn't want that to happen. I will never have an eating disorder. Let me just put that out there. Never. It's funny how friends change as soon as you take out politics and religion. People you thought you'd never get along with turn out to be good people, and your political alliances turn out to be, your allies turn out to be shitheads. Right? I found that most people are concerned for the same basic human rights and needs. It didn't matter who they voted for. Hi, hey girl. I am not a political girly at all. Because what I believe in is all over the place. I can't be put into the left or the right or wherever liberals are in the middle. I don't know. But I like a little bit of this and I like a little bit of that. So for me to say, oh, I'm Democrat or I'm Republican or I'm liberal is so hard, because I have a lot of different beliefs. And all I can say is right now I'm not real happy with what's happening, but I wasn't really happy with what was happening. So hopefully all this shit that Trump is doing now will benefit us later down the road. I don't know, we'll see. I allow no doxers or trolls on my streams. I don't even allow people to attack people who consider me an enemy. I'm political, very conservative, but I don't push politics. If you give me like an option, and it's a polarizing option, like we can either talk about politics or religion, I'm probably going to talk about religion. And it's not even that I know anything about either one. And I would probably turn the religious talk into just a spiritual one. But I feel like I have more to say about that than I do politics. By design, my channel is very boring. Absolutely no drama. Yeah, that's like Dougie Doug. I have a hard time going to Dougie Doug's. I like Dougie. I've met him in person. He's a nice guy, and we have a good relationship on chat. Let's put it that way. However, there are people that go to his chat on occasion that I absolutely can't stand, and I respect him and his no drama tolerance kind of thing. So I just don't go there very often because I tend to attract drama wherever I go. And if I don't attract it, sometimes I start it. So I don't want to fuck his shit up. Tiffany, isn't it ironic that I protect everyone? No, why would that be ironic? I tend to let them in only to weed out who means me harm. So let me just say this about Alicia. I'm sorry, Dot. I got mad at Dot a while ago because she had on her, she was running Jarl's stream one night. I didn't see it. I was told about it. You know how chat is. And I guess Charlie, JT, and Gotti, no. Well, I know Charlie was up there with other haters of mine, and they were talking about me. And I was like, I heard it, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I can't believe that Dot let them go on and on and on about this. But then I found out later that she wasn't even there. She was out having a cigarette, which is fine. And she took the stream down, right? I was just like, wow, because I didn't see that coming. But then I was also like, well, it's not like she did it. So like, I just got over it. But that's the thing is like, if you are a streamer and you let people on your stream and then you don't like, you don't watch it, especially with people like JT, they're gonna do shit. You know what I mean? Dougie has defended most of the worst doxing pieces of shit people, though. Yes, I'm saying it. Tiffany, drama is your middle name. Is it? I mean, I guess. I don't try to be a drama person, but also I'm everywhere, I guess. I'm omnipresent. I didn't know what they did until later. Yeah, I know. We're all good now. I'm just saying, like, that's why I had any beef with you, because for the most part, I've always liked you. And I like you as a person. I don't know why people give you so much shit. I really don't. I think they're just haters, jealous bitches. I think there are so many jealous bitches out here, it's ridiculous. I'm always rude to them, and I tried to make them as uncomfortable as possible. Where's the keymaster? Oh, KMO is the gatekeeper. Great canines. Yeah, they're just chilling. There's this one, and this one's over here. They don't know they're getting beef tonight. Tom lets them up to mess with them, but I can't stand them against my wishes. But okay, but Dot, just, you understand though why I was upset, right? Like, you understand about that? Tiffany, interesting and intelligent conversation cannot take place on a drama stream, maybe briefly. The other night, Jarl and Dot gave Ray 1 the treatment. Oh, I wish I would have seen that. Is it still up? That's the thing with Jarl, is he takes his stream down after a little bit. One time I was listening to a replay and it cut off in the middle because he took it down. I was like, damn it! Because I like listening to Jarl's streams. I do scrub through the parts where he plays like somebody else's audio. Like, I don't care about that. I like to hear what they have to say, like Jarl and Dot. I like to hear them talk. I've even said on his streams, why do you let them up? They're nasty. I understand. All right. He was due for it. They report the crap out of us. I mean, I get it. I do. I understand. I take my streams down too. Like, what am I, a hypocrite? But like, I look for, like, there are certain streams I look forward to listen to, and Charles is one of them. I also like to listen to Will. I know that they're enemies, but I'm cool with a lot of people that aren't cool with each other. Dot has never been rude to me except that time she said Bob Dylan sucks. I was devastated. Jar loves to play with them. It's so funny when he gets them to admit what he gets them to admit to. Mean or rude. Yeah, no, I don't think she's ever really been rude to me either. Hello, Nicole, if that's really you. I won't comment on Bob Dylan. Guys, let's not fight. It's been a wonderful chat. I hold grudges like no one's business, but then I can just all of a sudden up and forgive you and move on, and that's it. Like, it just depends. It depends on the situation. Italians are a little bit known for that, like holding grudges. Vendetta, vendetta. Hi, baby. Hello. Oh, you guys. So on my feed, it recommended an old short I made of Shadow when she was a baby, and I'm gonna repost it if I can find it again. My God, she was so little and adorable, and now look at her. Now she's just a huge monster, and she'll eat you. You're a good girl. Yeah, we're gonna go in soon, baby girl. Yes, we are. You're a good girl. You think I would hurt these animals? Do you think if these animals weren't happy and content that they wouldn't just up and run away? I mean, they don't even have collars on. They're nudists. If they were unhappy, if I beat them, if I neglected them, if I didn't feed them, if they were just horribly neglected and abused, do you think they would even sit next to me? You gonna sit? You gonna sit down, honey? But anyways, if I find that video again, I'm gonna repost it because she's so tiny and so little. You know what was so funny? I gave Psyche, I don't go there anymore. I unsubbed because I'm just tired. It's become a CFF channel. But, and I was only really there in the mornings early in the morning, because I get up at 4 when I have a certain shift. And so a lot of times when I go into Vegas, there's not a lot going on in there. So when Hannah is actually the one that introduced me to Psyche's channel. So I went over there and I liked it. But then, you know, those assholes are over there. And so every time I'm in there, oh, hold on. Send, taking that mattress is still covered up. Send is, what? Gary just sent me a nonsensical text. Anyways, when I was in there, I would leave little super chats because I've always done this to certain streamers. I could give you names of channels where I would do this. Even Patrick Rowe, before I banned his ass from my stream, he came and he would do this. He would give me little 99-cent super chats, which, yeah, it's not a lot, but if you keep giving them over and over and you come back all the time, that adds up, right? So you're like a dono, you're like a pay pig, whatever. I did ban Patrick, though, because I don't care if he's giving me money or not. He was being an asshole, so you can't pay to be an asshole to me. But my point being that I would have probably been a regular contributor to his channel. But it just, there's too much shit going on in there. But one day, I was donating 99 cents, and Gotti's like, you cheap bitch. Meanwhile, I'm the only one in there making any donations, right? I'm like, all right, I'm a cheap bitch. And so I donated $2 and I was like, kick Gotti for 2 minutes. Because that's the rules there. Because I was just being funny, you know. So Gotti's like, yeah, whatever, bitch. I got to take a piss. And so JT was up there. And he's like, Tiffany, you cheap slut. Yada, yada, yada. So then I donated $50. I said, kick JT for 2 days. And I know that JT is going to say, I don't care. But JT is literally over there every fucking day. And I know that it bothered him that he couldn't panel for 2 days. And I checked because I wanted every penny of that money to go to making sure he didn't get on that fucking panel. And now I'm hearing that he showed his dick backstage at Psyche's. I got a clip from someone, and I don't really understand it because Psyche goes, he's showing me his dick backstage, it says. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if someone's saying that he's showing his dick or if he actually did this. But either way, I'm not surprised. Hold on. Tiffany, I love Titus. If you ever want to get rid of him, I'll take him because Chihuahuas is a fine meal. Well, between you wanting to eat Titus and Rob Noxious saying that Titus is a rat, I have no words. I don't know why I even speak to you guys. Hot dogs? No. Yeah, I've listened to Jarl's streams for years. He makes him look like an ass all the time. Hi, Randy. Is he male? Hello, Kel and I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm just gonna call you Kel. This one's a female, and this one is a male. Chihuahua, Mastiff. I don't know. Psyche is all about the show and YouTube panhandling by use of people's hatred of one another. It's smart, but those aren't my people. Yeah, no, I get it. I do. And I think there might be some good people in there, but it's not worth it. It's not worth the toxicity and all the fighting and shit. And to me, it was worth a laugh that day to kick JT for 2 days. But then I'm like, you know, it was a novelty for me, if anything. Yeah, the bang-a-gong policy, that's probably why JT went backstage to show Psyche his goods. Remember the backstage deal Psyche claimed he made with Gotti for him to have a wrench? Yeah, I know. I think it wasn't money. I know, KMO, I'm kidding too. I know why I talk to you guys, because you're good people and I appreciate the banter. I don't talk to Rob Noxious that much though. Rusty, she made it a deal to say that I bothered Rob Noxious or that I was having sex with him or I don't know. Rob Noxious is a nice chatter. We collabed together, made a song, which was super cool of him to do. And I have only positive things to say about that person, except that he calls Titus a rat. He's not a rat. Come on. He's my son. He's my baby boy. And he's not even a baby. He's going to be 8 in September. I took pictures at the family reunion of him because it was a nice background. And a lot of pictures I had to delete because he looked old. He had wrinkles and stuff. I was like, my baby, he's getting old. We laughed pretty hard about you getting him kicked off, Tiff. I did too, and so did Slayer. And who else was up there that was laughing? Shit, I can't remember now. But it was worth it. Every dollar of that was worth it. You know, and if Psyche would, like, I don't know, fuck around with JT and, like, I don't know, not suck, you know, not let him suck his ass all the time, I'd probably still do shit like that. Because entertainment is hard for me sometimes. Because, you know, TV and movies, it gets old after some time. But fucking with people never gets old. But Psyche caters to those guys too much. And I'm just not there for it. Psyche has zero morals. He totally misrepresented himself. What do you mean he misrepresented himself? Did you know that Psyche had a rhinoplasty? He had a hook nose, kind of like I do. He told everyone he didn't tolerate doxing and that kind of toxicity. But then he lets it happen. Yeah, I know what you mean. Randy loves doggies, but he hates trees. Hi, Terry B. How are you doing today? Ow, these fucking bugs are biting me hard. Titus, are you the most cutest little boy ever? Oh, got the chores done? Yeah. Terry, every time I see Terry live, he's always up to something. Like something productive. You don't seem like a sit still kind of dude. 2 days of doctors. That sucks. Gary and I did a lot of running around, and he's still doing running around. He left again. Okay, it's raining. I'm gonna go inside. I'll bring you guys with me for a few. I'll show you Phoenix if you want to see him. I'm gonna put the green screen on though. Here, I took this picture on Saturday. This is one of the pictures I took. This is Tidy, my boy. Hello, Giacomo. Yeah, look at him. Look at her. Oh, this is what he meant. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I gotta do something real quick. You stay here. I'm gonna put this plastic over this. Oh my God, how's one person supposed to do this? It's a person's job. Right. Oh, my phone's getting wet. Come on, guys, let's go in. It's raining. It's raining. Oh, it's cold in here now. All right. Okay. Give me 2 seconds and I will show you Phoenix. Hi, Phoenix. If you guys don't know, Phoenix is an African gray. Phoenix, how long have I had you? Good God, I don't even know. I am Phoenix's third home, and his final home, and he's been with me the longest at this point. Gosh, it's got to be like close to 10 years now, I think. So I found Phoenix on Craigslist, and the lady wanted $1,000 for him and his cage and his air filter, which is what you hear in the background. If you hear background noise, that's the air filter or the AC. And I told her, I was like, well, I'm not going to give you that much money. I ended up getting another bird named Walter. I paid $600 for him in his cage. And then after having Walter for about 2 years or so, I realized that it wasn't going to work because birds tend to like one gender over the other. And he liked men. He came from a home that loved his man. So he never liked me. He hated me. And it was really difficult to, I don't know, do anything with him because he hated me. So I did end up finding him a home with a young man that takes very good care of him. He did give me a few updates over the years of how Walter's doing. Walter's great. Walter's happy. And I know I made the right decision. Although it broke my heart and I did cry because I did bond with Walter even though he hated me. So anyways, all that to say that when this lady Phoenix, my African gray that I have, whenever she stopped talking to me because she was looking to find an owner for him, she couldn't find anyone as good as me. That's what she said. Because we had long conversations about what I knew about birds and how to care for them. And after talking to several people, she realized that he would be better with me. And she said, will you take him? Oh, it's okay, guys. It's just the plastic. It's okay. It's okay. All right. It's okay. You're fine. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, sorry. The dogs are scared. She said, I've talked to quite a few people who were willing to pay the money, but oh my God, you guys, it's just plastic. I feel more comfortable if you take him and you can just have him for free. And at this time I had Walter. I had just gotten Walter and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, now she wants to give him to me for free. So Gary's like, you can have 2 birds if you want. And at the time I was like, that's insane. But I took Phoenix, and then it turns out that Phoenix, who I'm going to show you right now, loves me. And it was the right thing to do. So hold on. Let me take this off here. So this is Phoenix. And he is, don't quote me on this, but I want to say he's about 14 years old at this point. When I got him, he was 5 or 6. So I've had him maybe about 10 years or so. Anyways, let me pet you. I also get accused of neglecting and abusing my parrot, which, by the way, this gray thing right here, that's his heater. Okay, he has his own personal heater. And he does get toys regularly. And what he does is he'll come out of his cage and he has his little bucket. He's got so many things that we rotate. And I like to hide his treats in. So he's going to come out of here and he's going to come over to here. And this, don't mind the garbage out there. This is where he plays. He tore this up pretty good. And this is where I put his shit. He just ate an orange last night. So I'm going to remove this. He's going to have a clean place to play. And I'm going to hide he's like, do it. I'm going to go hide his pistachios. Those are his favorite thing in the whole wide world. Huh, Phoenix? And then I am going to go feed my pets. I'm going to go cook for my dogs. So yeah, whenever they say, oh, you know, Tiffany abuses her dog, she doesn't, you know, take good care of them or take good care of the bird or whatever, miss me with that. These animals have me wrapped around their little claw, their little talon, their little paws. You want to step up? No? See, I give him the option. If he doesn't want to step up, I don't have to take him anywhere. But see, he's going to make his way over anyways. He's like, where's my shit? By the way, Phoenix, you've never opened this, okay? And it's right in here. Yeah, go check that out. I know there's a bunch of flies. It's from that orange. All right, I'll show you him finding his thing. Where did I stop at? Yeah. Oh, Angie's home. Okay, bye, KMO. And he found his little treat. There you go. And now that there's like 60 people in here, I'm going to go. I am going to actually take him off of here. I'm going to remove this, get him a new one, like I said. And I'm going to go feed everybody. So you guys take care. Thanks for hanging out with me on my stream. I appreciate your time. I'll see most of you guys around my little chat community. And yeah, it was lovely talking with you guys. And I'm going to go take care of my animals now and do some chores.